girl.
Vet Emma is determined to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Come on, bub. Basically, the idea is that you just keep the pressure on, and as she contracts, you pull a little bit.
Oh my God. Welcome to the world. Hey, how are you?
Baby came out perfectly and alive, which is fantastic.
It's a heifer, mate.
Yay, a girl. Yay. Wow.
And it's not the only good news on the farm today. It seems Ben's finally decided which girl he wants to be with.
I guess today was the first time I really came to grips with the decision that I made within myself.
So, is it Sarah or Emma who's won his heart?
Well done, Mama. Have some bonding time?
Yeah, let her get used to the smell of it.
Oh, kids. Happy babies. There you go.
Just one of these two girls is about to get the news they've both been longing to hear. After days of agonising, Ben's finally worked out which one of them he wants to build a future with, and he's on his way to let her know.
I've made a decision. I stand by that 100%. I don't know, you weren't that talkative to everyone.
Back on the group date, Ben got off to a rocky start with Melbourne vet Emma.
You're supposed to be the country boy, but to me, you look like you're a bit of a city boy stuck in the country.
But over the past few weeks, they've been through a lot, and he's now realised she's the one for him.
Emma's a great girl, and the more time I spend with her, the more I get to like her as a person.
Want some food?
While Sarah feeds the calves, she's completely unaware of what Ben and Emma are up to just outside the dairy.
We sort of walked away and just to have a bit of a chat, and Ben kind of laid things on the table a little bit.
You know, you are who you are.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted you here, and to get to know you better and to find out if something was possible. And I guess what I'm asking is, are you prepared to give it a go?
Yeah, I think I am.
Thank you.
I'm not going to kiss you.
No, I wouldn't expect you to.
Today marks a new beginning for Ben and Emma, but they can't start the celebrations just yet.
I think we're sort of committed to give it a go, and it's really good to have that sort of stuff out in the open, but, you know, we're going to have to tell Sarah.
Don't suck too hard.
Back in Jamboree, Farmer Ben's about to have one of the hardest conversations of his life.
Oh, wow.
He's going to tell Sarah that he's chosen Emma over her.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be. It was a sinking feeling knowing that I'd have to tell her where I was at and what I was feeling.
Really?
For much of this journey, Sarah's been Ben's top pick.
Good girl. Great personality.
And the more time they've spent together, the more feelings have deepened on both sides.
Welcome back.
Thanks. When I met Ben, there was a connection. You know, he's a lovely guy. So, yeah, the more I get to know him, the more my feelings grow. Oh! Yes. Thanks. Oh, that's cool.
You're right.
That's going to make this that much harder.
You know, my initial feelings so strong towards you, and unfortunately, when you were gone, I got to see a different side of Emma.
Yeah.
And it was not a side that I was expecting to see, and I'm sorry.
Bit of a shock, actually, because, you know, I was getting feelings for him.
I'm sorry.
It's just what happens, really.
I think it was a little unfair on his behalf, but, you know, what's the girl to think?
But, yeah, I hope we can be friends.
I like that more than anything, I really would.
It's just such an awkward situation. Come on, give me a hug.
Sorry, girl.
There's only so many times a girl can get rejected before, you know, before she bloody gives up men for good.
Thank you for being honest.
Thank you for being honest.
Thank you for being honest. Okay, don't feel bad.
I do.
Don't feel bad.
It's been a week of turmoil on Ben's farm, but now he's decided which woman he wants.
And I guess what I'm asking is, are you prepared to give it a go?
Yeah, I think I am.
He's already told Emma he'll be heading to Melbourne to knock on her door. Sarah may be hurting, but she's determined to make their final night a happy one.
I was obviously upset, but you know, life goes on. There's nothing I can do about it, and you know, I wish him all the best, and I hope he finds happiness and love.
That must be such a relief.
But Ben's chances of happiness and love are about to nosedive. Emma has a revelation that will jeopardise their future.
You know, we're all getting along fine and it's all happy and all the rest of it, and I just thought, this is not me, this is not who I am, and I can't continue with this and it not be a lie.
She soon takes Ben away for a private chat.
Speak to me. What's up? Little Rocket's really stable.
What Emma hasn't told Ben is that all along, she's observed the undeniable chemistry he has with Sarah.
Don't feel bad. Let's go inside.
You know, I feel that Ben in a way kind of wants us both, and he can't have us both. I'm just finding this whole thing very awkward and very, very difficult. Yeah, not coping very well at all. Honestly, I kind of think you should go to Sydney rather than come to Melbourne. I feel like my feelings for you aren't strong enough to stop you and Sarah kind of trying something.
Yep. You know, she basically pulled me aside and said, don't want you to come to Melbourne. And it was a little bit of a shock.
You know, I mean, we get along great, and
Yeah.
it's, you know, but to take it the next step further, you know, I need it to be honest and, you know, straight down the line, and not someone else. And at the moment there is, and, you know, I can't do that. That's not who I am. You know, I mean, if he really had strong feelings for me, he would have said, no, you know, I don't want anything with Sarah, I want something with you.
And he's gone to share the news with Sydney girl Sarah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, Emma's just said that she doesn't want me to go to Melbourne, and
She doesn't want you to go to Melbourne.
I was totally shocked. I didn't know how to feel.
I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. If I was to go to Sydney, I'd.
But that sounds like I'm like your second
Yeah.
choice, because Emma wants out, so
I didn't know whether to be excited or hit him over the head or say, too late, buddy, you've had your chance, you know, too late.
But I mean, are you changing your mind because of Emma, or is it because that's what you want?
Because of what I wanted. And I was happy for that decision. Deep down, that was, yeah, I think, the best outcome.
Really?
Feelings are genuine, and it's not just, oh, didn't happen with Emma, so I may as well try and get something out of this. That's not what it's about. And I'm not expecting an answer now.
No, but
It's a bombshell, and I think everyone sort of needs to walk away and have some time to think about.
you know when you think you know where everything's going, and you know you get disappointed, but you brush it to the side and you go, right, I'm gonna move on. You know, get on with it. And then the curveball hits you in the face, and